And you want to look like that.
Mama watched the video. See, I've been drinking in this video.
No, we don't want that.
You will not be able to stay home, brother. You will not be able to plug in, turn on, or drop out. From the soul, y'all.
What it is, everybody, this is another interview with another artist formerly known as D.M.T.
What's up?
What's poppin' with you, man? How's it going?
Man, I'm living, and
So got a project coming out, so I want to talk a little bit more about it. First things first, I want to ask, why is it taking you so long to finally come out with your first project?
well, mainly because throughout the years of my childhood, I've dealt with a lot of depression, dealt with a lot of self-esteem issues, and it kind of trickled down to just me not being able to produce, me not being able to go out and do stuff that I wanted to do. Because you can have the thought in your head, but if you can't just go out there and just put it to work, then it ain't mean nothing. So for so long, I was just very depressed, and I was just very had this low self-esteem, low self-confidence. I had no self-confidence, in order for me to go create or do anything that I wanted to do, and I was just in a dark place. But I'm blessed enough to get out of that and be able to create something that I love doing.
Okay. One thing I found interesting was the title of it, which was called Beautiful Madness. So what made you come up with that title?
How I look at things and how I look at our culture, or just how I look at us as being black people or black man, whether you're a black woman in America, is just looking at it's two sides to every coin. You know, one side is one reality is so beautiful, and the other reality is just full of madness. And when I look at that, I just had to combine both. You know what I'm saying? Because not everything in our lives and not everything throughout the plan that God has for us, or the plan that we have for ourselves. Not everything's gonna be beautiful. Uh, in this culture, in this community, in this black community, we have the madness and we have the beauty that's within us. Sometimes we have to find the beauty. Sometimes we have to find the madness, and even within ourselves, there's two sides. You know what I'm saying? The beauty that we go through, and then the madness that we go through. So my main goal in life is to make sure we look at the beauty, because if we get in the madness, then we get sucked in, and then we become madness ourselves.
Now, I saw your cover art and I thought that was pretty dope.
Right.
So, what does it signify?
It signifies, how I said, it's like you looking, whether you look at yourself as that black boy, that young black boy, being however old you want to be, and going out into the world, jumping off the porch, seeing things for your eyes. You watch television. We grew up watching television, black television. Grew up watching different things, violence on the TV maybe, and you jump off the porch and see that for the first time, and you are faced with so much danger. You know what I'm saying? You're faced with the beauty, but when you find the danger, you find the madness, it's like in your face. So it's like you're looking at the enemy, and then you also looking at the help. So it's like you look at the white cop, you look at the black cop. So it's like I'm at a crossroad right now. I thought I was supposed to be helped. I thought y'all was supposed to help me. Why am I being shot? Why am I being killed? Why am I being villainized? You know what I'm saying? Why am I being abused? So it's like, when you see that, it's like, it's a whole conundrum. It's a problem in our community. And you don't know where to go. Being that young, not having much experience in life, you just don't know where to go from that point on. So I feel like the cover really signified that. And I think other people will get that too.
Yeah. So my next question was going to be the topics and issues, and you just describe one of those,
Right.
brutality and everything.
Of course.
Well, is there any other topics outside of that one as well?
Self-love, loving yourself. First and foremost, I struggle with that. Loving yourself, not because my skin color, because I love the way I look. I love that, how God created me to be. It's just loving yourself, even though others may hate you. just loving yourself, whether it be throughout your skin color, whether it just be the features that you may not like, just self love, um, being on a line of defense, being on the line of defense and not backing down, you know what I'm saying, having the same passion that the ones before you had, you know what I'm saying. And nowadays, a lot of people say I'm not like my ancestors. Well, you should want to be like your ancestors because they had so much passion and they had so much pain in what they did to fight for what they had to do. Not everybody had that same courage, but a lot of the leaders that we know who passed away have fought years and years and years, and they had so much passion in what they did. They had so much courage. So I could only hope and dream to have the same type of courage that they had because they paved the way for us. So it's my job to kind of continue that. So that's how I look at it, man. That's the different issues that I see, and just rising up in the black community, loving each other. You know what I'm saying? Celebrating black love and just love, period. You know what I'm saying? Like shining a light on the struggles of black men and black women growing up in a single parent household, or just growing up in a cruel society or a cruel world, or you know what I'm saying, in your environment, and also highlighting the fact that some of your own brothers and sisters may be your enemies as well. So, you know what I'm saying, you guys will always bump heads and you might not agree on different things, but the end result, the end goal is to come together and rise together. So.
Now you mentioned, our ancestors. So, how do you think they would feel if they saw how far we come as a people?
I think first and foremost, number one is I think struggle breeds strength. So when you go through a lot of struggle, you wanna see strength come out of that. So if they were to come back and just observe, it's like I feel like on the one side they'd be like, okay, at least y'all not enslaved. Y'all niggas ain't enslaved anymore. But it's also like y'all should be further than this. Like, why are we all, kings and queens? You know what I'm saying? Why are we killing each other? Why are we rewinding time? Why are we going back? You know what I'm saying? Why are we still in the same position? We would feel ashamed. I feel like we would feel ashamed. And then I think that would be the day that we all kind of like rise up and move together and not be so segregated within our own communities. But yeah, I think it's a shared pain. I feel like they would tell us what we kind of already know, but it's kind of hard to just kind of fix it at this stage. They would come back. They would probably see the president, who the president is, and probably, you know what I'm saying, they might see that and kind of like, oh, I see why, you know what I'm saying. But I think they would see a lot of good things as well, though. They would see a lot of empowerment. We still are empowered to this day, throughout how many 400 years we've been through oppression and through slavery. Genocide, homicide, murder, it doesn't matter. It's just like they would have to also see the good that is being done. But I feel like the bad would outweigh all that. And so that's what we have to work on.
Last thing I want to ask is, if one of your listeners was listening to it, what would you want them to take away after listening to this right here?
I want them to feel empowered about it. Walk away empowered. Walk away not smarter, but being able to use the intellect you have. A lot of us have a lot of ideas, plans that we could use. A lot of us want to run for office. A lot of us want to make changes in our community. All of us have the intellect to do different things within our community and within ourselves, but some of us may lack the courage or the understanding to go, and do something. My mama used to tell me, "You don't know what you don't know," and it's being like you don't even know the half of things, that you don't even know what you could possibly know. You have to go out there and be able to utilize what you have within you, because if you don't, it's just a waste. You know what I'm saying? Why would God give you this gift and you not do anything with it? Um, I feel like a few may be mad, especially the ones who are already upset about the things that's been happening with Trayvon Martin and what I'm saying, so all these different people, Tamir Rice, Freddie Gray, uh, Philando Castile. All these people just in our community were falling at the hands of police brutality, or even the ones who have fallen from our own hands as well. It's just looking at it like, I think they'll be a lot angrier than they already are right now. So and it's good. We want to be angry. We don't want to just be you know lackadaisical and just chilling and just like what I'm saying, like everything is peachy now. It's far from that. So I feel like it's a lot of people are gonna be concerned, have a means to do something. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I hope they take from it. Um, I put a lot of my thoughts into this, so I hope they get that out of it.
Well, I honestly can't wait till it comes out.
Of
Hopefully,
course.
to feel that empowerment coming from an act, especially after listening to the talk, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get that same energy.
Of course,
From the act.
likewise.
From it. You want to add a release date to it, or you want everybody to be surprised?
So I'm aiming for the end of February because it's like a Black History Month, like icing on the cake or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I want to do some just know in the end of February, early March. That's what I'm aiming for, and I'm pretty sure I'll get there. Everything's looking good right now. I'm sure I'll get there. But yeah, man, I kind of want to surprise them, but I don't. It's like
I got it.
but yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, this has been another M.I.L Productions of meeting the new artists. Hope to see you come back one day, man. Hope to hear one of the songs. This concludes the interview. I'll see y'all later.
Yes, Lord.
M.I.L. Production.